in this session, you will find details that, together with similar ones from other sessions published on my Romanian blog, like the crust that crack and from which the light pours, the black clouds that have the same role as the branches that hold people, complete the overall picture of the times we live in, what is on Earth and around it, and what we can do. These similarities bring validity to the QHHT session and the information received through them. At the time I worked with this person, the session with the grid of light and the one with the Earth in 5D had not been published. Regressive hypnosis can bring to light the purpose of this life if people are open to finding it. Enjoy, rainbow people. What are you sensing around you?
I am floating in the light. I am purple. I can be whatever shape I want. I don't have a consistency. I'm just purple energy. And I can slither and I can float. And the light around me can be white. It can be yellow. But it has iridescence. That's how it is. Like some rays of the sun that pass through the leaves of the trees. But it doesn't pass through me. And as I move and look around me, the colors change.
What is it like for you to be purple energy?
It's pleasant. You feel that you can be whatever you want. You can be a flower. You can be a whirlwind. But it's beautiful because it's a pleasant color. It's like laughing from the heart. You don't feel heavy like a rock. It's a feeling of joy, fullness. It's the light that passes by you in various colors, and it's pleasant. Each color has a different smell. It's a whole bouquet. When I stop, all the colors are in me and belong to me. There are colors around me, but they are also in me, the same colors.
Where are all the colors coming from?
I am their source. When I move, I am purple. I got lost in the colors. When I'm the whirlwind, I don't disturb my energy. I just spin to enjoy myself and make a funnel of colors. And they're beautiful. They're warm and bright colors at the same time. It's like I'm playing. It's bright.
If you were to look beyond the light, what do you perceive beyond it?
It is still light. It has a different color, but it is still light. It seems that it is not so bright, but it is still light. It is a lighter yellow, and I don't see its source. She is not playing. She is the place where we are playing.
Who are you, those who play?
We are shining lights. I think we are many, and we are similar. They can take the form of leaves, flowers, but they are colored light. When we want to communicate with each other, we change our color. We talk through light waves. That's where the moods are. It's a state of joy when we play. Leaves, dandelion puff, there are many. They are bright, like dandelion puffs. Each of us makes colors, even more than when we were playing, as if our purpose was to make rainbows.
How do you make rainbows?
We were running, flying, but not like birds, but as if we were moving in a tunnel of light and emanating colors, many colors. I am a purple light, and I move as if you run, as if a bird would fly. My essence is purple, and I can make whatever colors I want, and rainbows don't have to be as you know them. They are of many forms and shapes, like a star, like a scribble on a page of paper. They must be colors of light. They can come like waves. They can be like flowers. They must have a certain brightness. They do not require specific shapes.
Do you create the brightness?
Each one is creating the brightness. It's like the colors we create. We have to constantly take care that they shine. That's why we move. That's why we play. If we stop, they hang around us, as if they hang on us like some clothes. But they don't glow so much anymore. We have to move constantly and laugh, to enjoy their brilliance. We are to enjoy the brightness that everyone produces, both mine and others.
Where do you play?
It's a color. In the center, it's a light yellow. I think that's where the source is, because from there, we start towards the edges. It combines with blue, slightly. It has another hue that I can't describe to you. You wouldn't understand it. It is the brightness that charges us as well.
What do you charge yourself with?
From there, we charge ourselves with energy, with brilliance. We can't reach the light in the center. We gather the radiance of the light from the edge. All our world is towards the edge of the light from the center. It is only light from the center to the edge.
Have you ever been in the center?
I think that's where we all started. From there, we start to create colors and shine. I don't know.
Has it ever happened that any of you leave or someone new comes?
Are you asking me about the pyramid?
What about it?
Sometimes, in the light, a pyramid appears. It's a pyramid of light. She is tall. We can go with her. No one tells you to leave. There are many who want to leave. Imagine a funnel in the middle of the light, and on the edges of the funnel, and inside there are us. And the pyramid appears from time to time, and those who want to leave with the pyramid must get inside it, and for this they become spheres, and they fly towards her, around her, and reach inside. They spin around it a few times, and the edges of the pyramid take on rainbow colors, and they end up inside it. It's as if the pyramid accepts them, incorporates them, and I think they can leave.
Would you like to leave with the pyramid or not?
I don't know if I would like to go with the pyramid. It's not a regret, but I have to be a rainbow.
I understand that since you have been a rainbow, you have seen many pyramids come and go.
Yes,
Do you know where the spheres go when they leave with the pyramid?
I don't know where, but I know that they must create light. Those who go must make light, a certain kind of bright light, but I don't know why. Those of us who stay up here must create that light for them to carry. They leave loaded with light.
Has anyone who left returned?
They return directly to Source. Only after passing through the Source, they come back to us. They arrive at the Source as if they were coming to the Source by a different route. Not through here where we are, but they come as if through a tunnel that sucks them in very fast. But after that they return to us, and they only remember that they were dizzy when they returned to the Source, and that they received again a lot of shining light, and they can again make colors. Probably they can no longer make colors, and that's why they return to the Source. The pyramid never brings them back. Here is the Source. Here is the funnel. We are here. The light from where we come, when we come, comes from there and absorbs us and keeps us inside, not much, and fills us with shining light that is yellow, blue, and green. I don't know how to describe this color to you, and we can play and make colors again.
What makes them want to leave with the pyramid?
New experiences. They must carry the light. It is important to carry the light. I am not leaving with the pyramid. I am departing from here, but I am not leaving with the pyramid. I am a light that leaves differently. I can see how I go in a different way, in the funnel I was telling you about. Some whirlwinds of bright light are being created, and we leave through them. There are more of us who depart like this. They are like gates that are made for us. I go out, and I'm still a rainbow, and I am moving as I look for something. I think I have to find those who left with the pyramid and no longer have the light. They are tired. They no longer shine. They are sad. We have to gather them to bring them home. They can no longer come back. They would know how, but they no longer have the strength to travel back. They are not spheres of light anymore. They are trained. They look like some trained bells.
How do you find them?
It is not difficult to find them because we are rainbows. And when we pass with all our colors over them, we help them cling to us. And when we retreat through those gates that open, they can arrive with the energy with which we give them at the source.
What is this place where you find them all drained of energy and brilliance?
Earth.
How do you perceive it?
I can't see it. It's like bark, like tree bark. They are sitting there waiting for us to take them back. They are on Earth.
Do they look like those shining spheres there on Earth?
I don't know. I know how they are when they leave, and I know how they look when I have to find them. When they leave, they look like spheres, and when I find them, they look like bells. They undergo a transformation. They are brown and they are sad. Very sad.
Could you ask them how they lost their light and brilliance there on Earth? What happened?
They struggled like butterflies in the lantern light and got tired. They no longer have color. At home they have colors, they have joy. On Earth it is a reverse metamorphosis. The butterfly turns into a cocoon. They get there, but instead of flying and spreading light and colors, they lose all that. In fact, they become cocoons. When they leave, they are so beautiful, and when they come back, they look ugly. They are no longer beautiful, and they suffer. They struggle too much.
When they struggle on Earth, do they remember what they have to do there or not?
Although they don't appear so, when they arrive on Earth, they are fragile and get caught clinging in spider webs, and this is where they struggle. If it weren't for those spider webs to hold them, they could continue spreading the light. They wouldn't get tired, but the spider webs or canvases hold them.
What are those spider webs or canvases?
They are some sort of warps. I don't know. And the light spheres cling to them and thus get stuck and struggle. Only when we come they can leave.
Can they bypass the cobwebs or not? Do they know the canvases, the spider webs are there?
They have to get stuck in them because by doing that and by struggling in them, Even if they lose their colors and brightness and get that ugly brown color, they actually collect negative energies that the source washes away. Instead, they suffer terribly when they are there.
Do they go there willingly to suffer only to collect the mess?
Yes, and I have to find them too.
Could these cobwebs be destroyed?
This is what we are trying to do. When they struggle, they try to break them, the webs, so that we can fly freely there as well. Each of us, those who are rainbows, when we bring them, we suffer for them. But we wait for them to come out of the light again. And then we play again.
Do you ever tell them what happened to them, what they went through?
It's not that we weren't allowed, but they leave the light. They struggle. They struggle and they come back as cocoons. We, the rainbows, when we pick them, we know, we feel. They also convey despair and sadness to us, but they are so many. You don't know when they return from the light, whose feeling it is. You can't identify them because there are so many of them.
Which of you are more, you the rainbows or the ones who leave?
They are more. They leave more than once, and we go when the gates open, when the light in the middle decides.
You seem to be just a rainbow. Would it be possible for you to leave with the pyramid?
I can leave, but I cannot leave as a sphere. I have a different shape. It's like you folded me into a rainbow because I don't fit in the pyramid, so I can leave.
What would you do down there if you left with the pyramid?
I left there. It's so sad. I have to look for them. They can no longer cling to rainbows, and I have to help them. Find them and give them the light from me so they can cling to rainbows. She clings to me. I wouldn't be able to recognize them if they didn't cling to me. They come to me and I receive them and give them the light and ascend them. It's so sad what's happening to them. It's really sad. When they left, they were cheerful and very happy, and now they have no strength and are sad.
What is the purpose of all this? If it's so beautiful where you play, why do you go to Earth?
We have to clean. There are some clouds that want to cover the light because they want the earth. They want to transform it. We can't let this happen. We have to push them away. We will make it happen. It's not for nothing. We leave behind flowers of light. Darkness cannot cover them. They shine. We have to clean, make room for them. We don't leave them just anywhere. The flowers can only shine. We leave them in the places where these lost souls are found. We leave them there. We pick and leave flowers in their place. Flowers have no colors. They shine. I am of the shining light, of the light above. When we start from above, we have brightness in our center, and we leave it down there. The flowers remain for the earth. They help us too. When the spheres leave the pyramid, they know where our flowers are, like signs that guide them, and they can go there. If there were more in one place, that's what we have to do. To put more flowers together, that darkness cannot cover them all. And little by little, we have to weaken it with light.
Have you been working on this for a long time?
We work a lot.
Could you describe this place called Earth to me?
I perceive it as a bark. It is reddish. It is hard and rough. I should see it from above to see its shape, but now I can't. Now I'm on it and I'm touching it. We have to clean this bark too, where we plant the flowers, where we leave the light. It's not this bark, it's cracked bark. I don't know what it is, but we put the light there and it gushes out.
You are a sphere of violet light, but do you know that you are now speaking through a human vessel called tea?
She wanted to come to take care of the cocoons so that they all return home. She is not the only one. There are many more like her. They were getting caught up in those webs and falling. They couldn't save themselves. Otherwise, she couldn't help them.
Is she doing this in the form in which she is now, a human vessel?
She gives them light, talks to them, so they won't have to be afraid, and helps them.